Secondly, he says, I've finished the course. What course is he talking about? Well, some translations translate it this way. I have finished the race. This is a race course. It's a race course. And it's not a 100-yard dash. It's not a sprint. It's a long, long race. This race lasts your entire Christian life. It's like a marathon. And the question is, will we finish our race? We've all started one, haven't we? How many here say, yes, I have started the Christian life. I'm on a race. The question is, how are you going to finish it? It doesn't really matter how fast out of the blocks you go. What matters is, how are you doing when you cross that finish line and snap the tape at the end? Are you still running? Lots and lots of people make professions of faith in Jesus Christ. Very few of them finish well. Now, I'm talking about people who profess faith in Jesus Christ. Many people say, Lord, 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 I've done this and I've done that. How will they be when they die and they cross that finish line? Will they still be running? Some people get knocked out of the race through sin. Adultery, sexual immorality, fornication. They're knocked out of the race. They're disqualified. Some people are knocked out of the race through heresy. They believe false doctrine and false teaching, aberrant theology, weird stuff. Like Paul was talking here, so-and-so have said that the resurrection has already taken place and thus they upset the faith of some. Some of us get into false doctrine and get knocked out, disqualified. Some people finish the race, but they finish it on their knees crawling, barely making it over the finish line. I want you to finish well. I want you to be running when you get to that place. I want you to say with Paul, I've fought the good fight. I've finished the course. And every course that God has for his people is different. Like my course is going to be different from your course. We all have an individual course set out for us. In other words, there are good works that God has prepared for each one of us. And they differ from person to person, depending upon our call, our life situation, the gifts that he's given to us. He has a different route, a different course for everyone. In Hebrews chapter 12, the author says, therefore, since we have so great a cloud of witnesses surrounding us, let us also lay aside every encumbrance and the sin which so easily entangles us, and let us run with endurance the race that is set before us. In 1 Corinthians 9:24, Paul says, do you not know that those who run in a race all run, but only one receives the prize? Run in such a way that you may win. It's not good enough to come in last place. That your goal entering a race is not just to finish last. Your goal should be to win the gold medal. And that's what he's saying here. And everyone who competes in the games exercises self-control in all things. They then do it to receive a perishable wreath, but we an imperishable. If someone can give 10 months of their life to training for this Olympic game, hours upon hours of toil and discipline and exertion, just to win this little wreath that's going to perish, shouldn't we give everything we have to our Christian life, knowing that we have an imperishable reward coming to us that will never fade away? That's his argument. And then Paul could also say in Acts chapter 20, I do not consider my life of any account as dear to myself, in order that I may finish my course and the ministry which I received from the Lord Jesus to testify solemnly of the gospel of the grace of God. That was Paul's passion. Can you hear it in his words? His passion was to finish the course. Is it your passion to finish the course God has laid out before you? We're in a fight. We're also in a race. We are to fight with all of our might, and we are to run the race with all of our might, looking unto Jesus. He's like our personal trainer, and we're running that marathon, and he's running up ahead of us. Come on, you can do it. Put one foot in front of the other. He's giving us water as we get parched, and he's leading us towards that finish line. Looking unto Jesus, the author and finisher of our faith.